So these stumps here, this is an interesting story. So someone moved these stumps here. A lot of people, or some people were dumping garbage and furniture and whatnot. And right now Beach Walk owns that section. So apparently we found emails with the transportation department telling the sheriff's department that one of our neighbors would shoot anyone that came on or near his property. And they conveyed this in an email and said that this was communicated, and this person doesn't own a cell phone, let alone have email. And so shortly, it was like the next day, because I have camera footage of sheriffs going down the dirt road. They surrounded his house, 2 sheriffs with 4 deputies. So he came outside and was startled to find 2 deputies going to the left and 2 deputies going to the right. And he said, mind you, he has a big gate. The gate was open, but it says, no trespassing, private property, whatever. But they came on the property, and he said, "What are you doing?" And one of the deputies said, well, we know that you have issues with the road. And another deputy kind of tried to hush that one up. And he said, "What do you mean? I spoke up at a commissioner's meeting." They said, "Were you the one that put these stumps here?" And he said, "Do I look like I could put those stumps there?" He doesn't have any excavation equipment. I mean, this stump is the biggest thing you've ever seen. So he said, "Well, okay, we just want to make sure." And so he was completely, in our opinion, everyone that was here when that took place, feel like that was intimidation. It's sad. He has struggled since then. He has some heart issues. He's been sick. And he's only come out to a couple more meetings and still sick. And then when I did public records, I found, the emails with Spencer Anderson, Terry Owens communicating with the sheriff's department and suggesting that they accompany Stantec, the engineer, the next time that they come out. So apparently that's what they did. However, I guess they got the date wrong because Stantec wasn't here. It was just the sheriffs. So we know they got wrong information. But it's just another hassle, another thing along the way. On this property here, there's signs that say conservation easement behind the stump area, but there's no number, so it's not recorded as a conservation area. So basically, developers use it to say they have conservation area, but they can develop it at any point. The road is supposed to go from the blacktop there, if you can turn this way, from the blacktop, and then kind of go straight this way through this area. Instead of coming around the way our road goes, it's going to go straight through. So it's going to cut off, quite a bit of this green space here to continue on.